quite a game, didn't you, when we played Arsenal?
Hey everyone, Charles Watts here, the Arsenal correspondent at Go. I hope you can hear me. It's pretty loud here in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Probably hear the the guy over the tannoy is booming away. But yeah, we are here. Second North London derby this season, Arsenal versus Spurs. The teams are out. Well, Arsenal are out. Tottenham will be coming out in a minute, I imagine. I will flick over in a sec so you can have a look at the warm-ups right in front of me. In fact, I'll do it now. There's Arsenal warming up in front of me there. If you haven't seen the team already, Arsenal are unchanged from the side that drew with Newcastle last time out. That cheer you can hear is Spurs now making their way out for the warm-ups. Arsenal unchanged from the side that drew against Newcastle last time out. Couple of changes for Spurs. Bit of a surprise, Pape Sarr starts in midfield for Spurs. Kulusevski comes back in. There's no Bentancur, he's not even on the bench. So Conte erring on the side of caution with Bentancur. And there's no Ivan Perisic either. Ryan Sessegnon playing as a wing-back for Tottenham today rather than Perisic. So Arsenal unchanged. Ramsdale was of course in goal, then Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli and Nketiah. Tottenham and Lloris, Doherty, Højbjerg, Son, Kane, Dyer, Romero, Sessegnon, Kulusevski, Sarr and Longley. Zoom in a bit so you see a bit more. Jose Castro, lucky red socks on. Yes, they are indeed on. I had to cover him on the train on the way here. Thousands of Spurs fans. I had to cover my socks with my laptop bag in front of me so no one could see. So how's everyone feeling then ahead of this one? Like me, horribly nervous, as usual whenever we play this game. Obviously digesting still the Mudryk news. What a turnaround that was. Chelsea doing a Chelsea, nicking him at the last minute. Frustrating, obviously. Although some of the reaction I've seen on social media today has made me smile a bit. It's like the world has ended, even though Arsenal are still 5 points clear at the top of the league and go 8 points clear if they win here today. But yeah, still very disappointing. I'd have loved to see Mudryk at Arsenal, but what can you do when Chelsea bid higher, double his wages that are on offer? Got to credit Shakhtar Donetsk, done one hell of a job there. Sakaya, will all this money being spent by Chelsea come back to bite them when it's never come back to bite them in the past, has it, unfortunately? So I don't know if it will or not. They've given him an 8.5-year contract, I see. They gave the Monaco defenders 7.5 years, didn't they? So I think they're spreading the cost, a bit of a sort of FFP swerve around with the length of these contracts they're giving out. Spreading the cost over 8.5 years. But anyway, I don't want to talk about Mudryk transfers today. It's a North London derby, nothing is bigger than this. Really feel like the wide areas are going to be key here today. I mean, that's where we know Arsenal do their damage. Martinelli and Saka, Spurs playing with wing backs. You think when they get forward, will they leave plenty of space for Saka and Martinelli to exploit? You would think so. Big boost for Tottenham that they got Kulusevski back. They are clearly a better team when he plays. Talking about this downstairs and in the press room, and I got to say I'd absolutely take a point. Obviously I want to win this, but I don't think a draw is a worse result for Arsenal here today, especially after the Man City result yesterday. But obviously you want to win it and go 8 points clear, but given Arsenal's record at this place, if you offered it right now, would you take a draw? I think I probably would, but I'm sure plenty of you will disagree. People complaining about the video, sorry, Spurs Wi-Fi, nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. If it's a bit blurry, that's the Wi-Fi quality. El Neni got injured in training, that's why he's not involved today. He picked up a knock, nothing serious apparently, but just a bit of a knock that's ruled him out today. 3-0 Arsenal, says Terry. My word, I'd love that. That would be a fun day. I'm just burned by previous experiences at this place, I think. What minute will Kane get his penalty? Again, we were talking about this downstairs. I went for 67. You know it's coming. Kane, of course, only 2 goals away from becoming Spurs' all-time record goal scorer going into this game as well. Yeah, ref has got a big job on his hands today. Craig Pawson, of course, is the referee today. at Arsenal, says Bonkers. Wins for Newcastle and Chelsea today. Newcastle beating Fulham 1-0. Last minute winner from Isaac after Fulham, I was going to say missed a penalty, but they didn't actually scored the penalty, Mitrovic, but he slipped and kicked it twice, so it's given a indirect free kick to Newcastle, which was a pretty mad thing, and then Newcastle went and won 1-0. Ryan, how did you take the news yesterday? Not very well, Ryan, I have to say. I was pretty disappointed, but I've already kind of moved on, to be honest, because it's a North London derby and actual football bothers me a lot more than transfers, I have to say. And this squad has done well enough without Mudryk so far. It's unbelievable amount of money for someone who's only played 30 games. But just got to say congratulations to Shakhtar Donetsk. They've had an amazing deal. They stuck to their guns, and in the end they got someone to pay the money they wanted. Arsenal now got 2 weeks to try and sign someone else. I have no idea who that will be, but you'd think they certainly will use those two and a bit weeks to try and strengthen. Yeah, someone's saying Matoma. I would like Matoma, but I think Matoma, the position Brighton are in, that's just not going to happen. They would just, I can't see any way that Brighton would let Matoma go at this stage of the season. Loving the music, Sequoia. Haven't seen you in a while, mate. Hope you're well. Rafinha on loan. How Barcelona would that be? Do all that in the summer to sign him for all that money when you're skint already, and then ship him out 6 months later on loan. Nothing would surprise me at Barcelona, to be honest. Someone that's saying they're Trossard there. I'll tell you what, I would not say no to Trossard. I really like Trossard. I think he's a good player. I think he's Premier League ready, come in immediately, do a job. I mean, look, whoever comes in aren't going to be starting, because they're not going to get ahead of Saka or Martinelli, are they, if they're signing a winger? Mudryk wouldn't have been starting. So I wouldn't be against Trossard, even if it's just a loan till the end of the season, and then go out and try and get a proper younger, more long-term target in the summer. I can't tell you if Sarr is good at DB, because I just haven't seen enough of him. I was talking to one of my mates downstairs who's a Spurs reporter, and he says he's good midfielder, got good legs on him, box to box. He thinks that Conte's picked the team today for quite a lot of athletes in the team. That's why Sessegnon's starting, that's why Sarr's starting, just to give Spurs a little bit of extra legs against this sort of young, vibrant Arsenal team. Do you think Chelsea do any scouting? Says Ty Canasaurus. Not at the moment, I have to say. I think everyone feels like that. I mean, their transfer business is just hilarious at the moment. It just honestly seems like a case of, right, who's everyone else going for? Let's go and get him. Pay £5 million more and get him at the last minute. Again, sorry if the picture's not very great, but nothing I can do about the Spurs Wi-Fi, I'm afraid. Big game for Eddie Nketiah today. Arsenal academy boys starting at Spurs in the derby. Big opportunity for him to really make a mark. He's had such a good little run of form, having come into their side to replace Jesus, but away at Spurs, this is a huge game for him. Can he make himself a hero? Oh, finished from party there. Feels so important that Arsenal just keep their heads here today. We know what happened last time here, Rob Holding getting sent off. Just can't afford to do something like that today. Got to be so careful. Hey mate, you right? Yeah, good. You? How you getting on?
Yeah, pretty good. Put us in the cheap seats.
Huh?
Put us in the cheap seats, like right
I know.
as far to the side as you can.
So just 22 minutes away from the North London derby. There's a buzz in the air, we can feel it. For those that joined us, welcome along to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Quite exciting at this point. Let me introduce you to another great friend of ours. We're talking about Harry Kane and coming very close, 2 goals away from taking that all-time goal scorer record, the greatest Spurs goal scorer of all time. There's another record, the most goals in one season. That man, let's hear an action before we meet him, shall we?
Right, well, I'm gonna turn this off now, guys, because the Wi-Fi keeps dropping out, so there's not much point. So if you can still hear me, thanks for watching. Enjoy the game wherever you're watching this around the world. I'll catch you at the other side. Bye.